with the game, senior libero Lauren Riskin
has control.
Championship district tournaments, we have it here on STSPN.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Fred's Rivertown Ale House was established in July of 1994 and is located at 1114 First Street in historic downtown Snohomish. Each time you visit the ale house, you may expect to find new beers and new food choices. Fred's Rivertown Ale House is well known throughout the beer community. Oftentimes, we are the first choice for breweries to introduce new beers, limited or specialty beers, and beers you just won't find anyplace else. At Fred's, we like to say that once we get you through the front door, our friendly service, relaxed family atmosphere, and our quality food and beverages will keep you coming back.
And And welcome into Glacier Peak High School for some volleyball action on a Wednesday night. Amp Harrell here on the call on STSPN. It's the Grizzlies and the Jackson Timberwolves in varsity volleyball, a rematch from about a month ago. And we are set for starting lineups and national anthem. So I believe we need to just go ahead and step aside for a break, don't we? Or are we waiting to see what they're going to do here?
See if they're going to do starters.
Fair enough. We do want to thank
How'd
our
they do last
sponsors.
time?
It was a 3-1 win, 3 sets to 1 for Jackson. Okay, we are getting our starters. So Zadro will draw the start. Cobain. This is for Jackson. Sherwood. Setter is Powell, wearing number 10 as you watch. Nelson. And Kaylee Assay will round out the starting lineups for Jackson. Again, Zadro, Cobain, Powell, Sherwood, Nelson, and Martinez. I missed one. Grizzlies have had kind of a rough start to the season, but this would, I think, bring them to 500 on the year with a big win here against their arch rivals.
Well, were you looking at Max Preps, or were you looking at...
I was looking at Max Preps. You caught me. I should have been checking Wesco.
Because I asked the girls on the way up, and they said, yeah, it was wrong. I think they're 7-3 overall.
7-3 overall. Okay.
I'm not sure what they are in the division, but 7-3 overall. I think Jackson is. Yeah, Jackson, you have to go to Max Preps because they're not even on Wesco Athletics.
I had them at 7-2, I thought.
Who's that? Jackson?
Yes. So I got 3 of the starters there as we were getting everything squared away. Vo, Galbraith, and Larson among the starting 6 for the home side here. Starting 7, actually. Chuck
Boy, the
Johnson,
students traveled well, huh?
Yes. This is a full house on the home side and a full parking lot, too. I'm really impressed with how much the folks here in the Wesco Athletic Conference love their volleyball. Hey, we got recognized here in the gym. That's cool. And, of course, the important WIAA announcement.
Rules, yep. Yeah, I think we'll step away for the pledge.
Yeah, we'll step aside for the pledge and the anthem and back with varsity volleyball action on STSPN.
It's like a loop machine. Going around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
Oh, say, can you see
back to action. Glacier Peak hosting Jackson in some varsity volleyball action. Amp Harold Todd Elvig along for the ride here at GP. And the folks from GP wanted to thank their sponsors on our airwaves here. Caliber Home Loans, Deck FX Marine Flooring, Granite Pacific Northwest, Intuitive Homes Northwest, Jennifer Rassar with John L. Scott, Northwest Juniors Elite Volleyball Club, Pellegrini Orthodontics, Toppet Yogurt, Town Cottages, and Water Tectonics.
That's a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, they are very...
If we had that many, we'd probably do every one of their games.
Well, subtle suggestion, right?
Yeah, that is right.
I can be a homer, but I'll try my best to be neutral in this one. GP will serve to start things off with Martinez booming that one over. Tip drill and answering right back. And that one misplayed at the net, point for Jackson. And actually, I stand corrected. That was McCauley on the serve. I've got my teams wrong already. First mistake out of the way in the first point.
Well, at least you can read their numbers.
Yes, I can. Green jerseys with numbers I can read. I like that. Service error, and we'll even things up at a point. Bohm will check in. For those who are unfamiliar, you have to sub in between serves. That's an ace. That is an ace for GP. But the only player who doesn't have to sub in a stoppage, the libero, defensive specialist.
And usually they have the other color shirt on?
They have the Clash shirt on, yes. See what Jackson can do here. They'll just lob it back over the net. Mishandled, and that'll even things up at 2. Last time these two teams met, as the sub will check in Kuntz for Jackson to handle the serve. Last time these two teams got together about a month ago, it was 3-1 for the Wolves. Nice dig, and nobody helps her out. That's tough for Vo. Jordan Vo, the senior libero at 5'7", popped it up, and miscommunication by the Grizzlies. Kuntz will tee it up again. Same result, and that's an ace for Jackson.
They found the spot.
They have figured that out, but can't have the same girl serve every time, so I think this is her last serve of this rotation. 4-2 for the Timberwolves. Oh, outstanding play in the net there. I think that was Sherwood who just built a wall. Little run for the Grizzlies, and I am mistaken because Kuntz is set to serve again. Oh, I thought there was some interference on that one. Oh, outstanding communication by Jackson. The set and the kill. That's a 4-0 run for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think there's probably one more point before the coach is going to call timeout, I'll bet.
Here's a good chance. Defended well by the Grizzlies, though. Set, spike, and defended again and again. Tip drill, keep the change. Jackson with the point again. 7-2, and there's your timeout.
How's about that for a prediction?
Indeed. Do we have enough time to step away?
Yep.
Let's take a timeout ourselves on STSPN.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. excellent service, and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Back to it here out of the GP timeout. To serve is Kuntz for Jackson. Nice little run for the Timberwolves here in the opening set. Well done timeout to set something up there. Oh my goodness. But they're going to give the point for being in the net. They're going to give the point to the Grizzlies.
Well, I thought maybe it was because it was out of bounds. I don't know.
I don't know my signals. I do apologize for anybody watching at home.
No, but
they killed it to the net, and it caromed off of the Jackson player and out. So
that's probably anybody watching at home probably knows the signals.
Less is more from me. That one was out. Jackson gets the point there. We had a sub back in, one of the starters, Galbraith, for Glacier Peak. 8-3 your score. Martinez is active on the defensive side. And that one out. Jackson gets the point once again. The libero is the captain Martinez. She will serve this go-round. And that was in. Nice kill. Is that McCauley, number 9? Yeah, I like that timeout for Glacier Peak as they came out of that timeout and they started talking. They started communicating. They started setting things up.
Nice.
Excellent dig. And she'll get it back over the net. That's not McCauley. That was Vo, the libero. Oh, your instinct is to play for every ball and every point. Yogan laid out for that one, and no. 10-4, good buddy. Jackson with the advantage. And a sub will check in. Zadro. Spiked back across, but again, the defense of the Wolves. Excellent communication and very nearly a point. And Jackson is unflappable right now. And that one was grazed by GP, and another point for Jackson. I thought that one was out, but officials have a good vantage point.
Well, Lily's over there questioning it.
Yeah, they're having a...
Coach is not happy about it either, so I don't know what they saw, but something.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody touch it for GP, but... And now they're gonna talk this one over. Of note, by the way, Glacier Peak with 9 seniors, which is a very large number. Oh, they reversed the call. Okay. But 9 seniors, and they've all played all 4 years here at GP.
Really?
That is a cool thing to hear.
It is, but it seems like they're having a little bit of a cohesive issue.
Well, let's see what happens after they overturned that point, made it 10-5. I'm not sure where they thought they saw contact. Quick decision.
There we go.
And point GP as they are on that comeback trail. 2 straight points after that one got overturned. And that is excellent play in the net. They just built the wall once again. You got to decide if you're going to be aggressive at the net and leave yourself open toward the back line, or play back and get beaten by a tip. Chance to set up a kill here. Nope. And that one, they got burned with too good of net play. Sub will cycle in for Jackson. That's Cobain coming back in. And that one is out. An error on the serve. Give GP credit. That timeout really sparked them. They calmed down. They started communicating, and now they're just down by 3. Point Grizzlies. Loaded up for the big spike and then tried to tip it. It got rejected right back to her and overplayed.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's a rotation too. You get certain rotations that are just unstoppable.
And that's another ace for the Grizzlies. Watch out if you're a Jackson fan. This would tie it. And a timeout taken by Jackson. We'll take one as well. 11-10.
Did they take one out?
Oh, I saw a signal. Oh, they took a timeout for a substitution, as it looked like Cobain went into the bleachers.
I think it was a ref timeout or something, because they look like they're about ready to.
It was a stoppage for something. So back in Kuntz. And that one was out. Okay. More subs will continue to cycle. Sherwood back for the Timberwolves. Sherwood just a sophomore at that middle blocker spot. Neither of these teams displaying abundance of size, we'll say. But they're shifty, they're quick, they communicate well. Back in Cobain for Jackson, whatever her issue was. It apparently has been resolved. And Lind will serve for Jackson. Oh, into the net, point Jackson. Target was just a little low. That one had a chance. Just like that. That's how you get the kill. I think that was Middendorf. Just drilled it right into the hand. Glacier Peak not going away. Libero Martinez back in. One of the captains for this Jackson squad in the white. And that one is a service error. 14-11 your score. Jackson on top and to serve. Aaliyah Latali, the setter, will drop back to send this one skyward, the junior. Double set. Spike dug out well by Vo. Into the net. And the point for Jackson. This is a very loud crowd for high school volleyball.
A lot of kids showed up. Boy, I tell you what, it's just, it's great to see.
And that one just rifled right on through Yogan. GP with no quit whatsoever. Emma Yogan, the senior outside hitter. 3-point game, or rather 3-point set, I should say. Tip drill rejected. Batted back.
Wow, that's great.
And they will say it was hit 4 times before crossing the net. The illegal contact will give the point to the Grizzlies. Outstanding volley there. And what a dig. Martinez saved that one. She couldn't save that one, however. That was Ellie Middendorf. The middle blocker slammed the door, and it's a 1-point set. For those new to the sport, anywhere from 3 to 5 sets. The first 4 are first to 25, win by 2. I say side out, I just say service error into the net, but 2-point lead for the Jackson Timberwolves. Oh, man. Slamming the door. Sherwood, no thank you.
Rejected.
The dejection of the rejection. Ganina Sherwood, you got swatted. I believe they had the broom down there as well, looking to sweep the series, perhaps.
That and the mop.
Martinez again. Tip. No, you can keep the change on that one. Point Grizzlies. Taylon Robinson will check in at outside hitter for Glacier Peak. Excuse me, check that. That's Addison Galbraith. I need to color code my rosters. Nice dig. Coons started it. Her teammates finished it. Point Jackson. Back in Kaylee Assay, another one of those seniors for the Timberwolves this time. Miscommunication, but Jackson will clear it. Nice dig, Martinez. Right place, right time. Tip drill, nope. Grizzlies build a wall. And again, Glacier Peak cuts it to a 2-point set. I'm afraid to check my phone. I've got a, we'll call it a broadcaster fan who also plays volleyball, who's probably watching and listening to every word I'm getting wrong.
That's always helpful. Then you look down between sets and you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
Whoops. Oh, what defense. Off the block and out, though. Jackson gets the point, and now we're going to have a sub. Zadro back in. Both sides rotating quite often, keeping everybody fresh.
I don't think she was ready for that.
No. Jackson switching well, too. Oh, they're not talking. That's 4 hits. That's got to be 4 hits at some point, right? There it is. 2 Jackson girls banged into each other, both fighting for the same dig, and it just threw the whole sequence off. Jackson subs. McKenna Hain checks back in. Libero and a senior. That one just cleared the net. And it's like baseball. Hit it where they ain't.
Yeah, those net ones are always really difficult, though, because you're like, you expect it to be a certain place, and it doesn't go there.
Momentum seems to be wearing a white shirt right now. And as I say that, I change people's minds. Good rally, Jackson. And they will get Rihanna Cobain back in. (20-18).
Oh, her photo bombing?
Shovel toward the back line. And mistimed it. Playing to the floor, McKenna Hain. But that will give a 21-18 advantage to the visiting Timberwolves. And there's an actual timeout for Glacier Peak. Back after this on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
And back here to Glacier Peak, home of the Grizzlies. And don't want to miss any of the game action here, but do you know where we're going to be for football on Friday?
Friday, we're veterans. We're always at veterans because that's where we, it takes a lot to set up for football. So we're set up there in the booth, and Snohomish lets us sit there. And we would be at other stadiums if they let us set up, but at some point we'll probably do that. But Mark Hockett's got the call, and
it's the Snohomish game, right?
It is. No, yes, Snohomish, Montlake Terrace.
Out of bounds, point for the Grizzlies. Good rally back there. The KRKO game will be Glacier Peak at Kamiak.
Now that's going to be a really good game.
Wasting no time, GP with the serve. Out. And another patient rally by Glacier Peak, and that's 2 straight points out of the timeout. Coach Thorne.
I tell you, I think this could be a long night.
Could, in fact, be a long night. And that is another ace. That is 3 in 1 set, and it will tie this game. Jackson takes a timeout. Should we take one as well?
We will.
On STSPN. Stay with us.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Here you go.
Back inside Glacier Peak Gym. I'm always amazed at how close together these schools are. I passed by Archbishop Murphy before I got here, and I believe I passed by Jackson and just missed it. Didn't know what to look for.
No, Jackson is, you wouldn't have passed by Jackson because they're about 2 blocks off the main drag.
Fair enough. But I was told before I got here that these two teams don't especially care too much for each other.
No, that is right. These are a couple of special ones. They live close together. They play together. They know each other as kids.
And look at that. The Grizzlies get the first lead of the game, or of the set, of the night. It is set 1 after all. Dugout Martinez. Oh, what a ferocious kill. I believe that was Yogan again, loading the gun. And now a 2-point lead. First to 25, leading by 2. Martinez misstruck that one. Tip drill, what a dig, going to the floor, Yogan.
Got a hand under it.
Flying all over the place. Back into the net, doing all she could with that one, Lily McCauley. But it's a point for Jackson to break up this rally. Sub for Jackson. Lind will check back in. Tooth and nail for every point. I am really impressed with these student sections. This is nice. Jackson has about as many kids here as Glacier Peak does. Oh, just filthy in the net. Sherwood. And now we're tied again. How many times have I called out Sherwood for her play on the front line just in set 1?
Great match.
Lind to serve again. Little jump serve. That's out. Just missed the pole. And this is set point for the Timberwolves. They could be Thunderwolves too, why not? Growing the repertoire. Lind. Good hustle by Jackson. And was that in? That was the point for Glacier Peak, actually. I was hesitant to see how they called that one, if that was in or not. When in doubt, I should just watch the guy sitting in the, or standing on the ladder.
The up ump.
The line judge. Oh, misplayed. Off the floor. Yogan attempted to punch it, but that'll put it back again to set point for Jackson. Nice dig again. And that will be your set. So set point, and they will change sides. 1-0. Jackson with the lead. Need to step aside for a break here, I think.
That is correct.
All right, first time on the call. We'll take an extended timeout. Back for set number 2 from Glacier Peak on STSPN.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with. You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Fred's Rivertown Ale House was established in July of 1994 and is located at 1114 First Street in historic downtown Snohomish. Each time you visit the ale house, you may expect to find new beers and new food choices. Fred's Rivertown Ale House is well known throughout the beer community. Oftentimes, we are the first choice for breweries to introduce new beers, limited or specialty beers, and beers you just won't find anyplace else. At Fred's, we like to say that once we get you through the front door, our friendly service, relaxed family atmosphere, and our quality food and beverages will keep you coming back.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
There you go.
Back for set number 2 from Glacier Peak. It was a 26-24 in the opening set. Jackson was able to get set point twice and finish it off the second go-round. But a solid comeback from Glacier Peak. They were just kind of taking it on the chin early. A couple of good timeouts from Coach Dave Thorne. GP got back into it, but not able to get all the way back. It took 4 sets back on, I believe that was September 29th, for Jackson to finish off GP in Mill Creek.
Well, you know that it's pretty even when you start getting up above 25 points.
Yes, very true. 25, first to 25, but you have to win by 2. Anything north of 25, something's happening. Oof. Got to track this one down and do something with it. Good job by Martinez to get that one over the net. Oh. Point for the Grizzlies. Coach Thorne was on that one immediately.
Now, when we start doing basketball, you'll see that Jackson probably has the largest gym in the league.
I heard some chatter about that down below us in the timeout. This played by the Timberwolves, and they'll give that point right back.
This gym is no slouch because they've got the bleachers behind us. So it's pretty big, but it's not compared to Jackson. That thing is huge.
I'll have to give that one a look. Well, first, there's a match going on.
Yeah.
And a thunderous kill from the left side. I think that was Powell. But no, I did about 4 or 5 years worth of basketball games at the tippy top of the largest freestanding set of bleachers in the state of Tennessee. About 30 rows up.
That can be interesting.
Good vantage point, though. Dug out by Kuntz, excuse me. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Very nearly saved the point. Martinez and Kuntz going to the floor, but nothing doing. A for effort, though.
Yeah, absolutely. These girls are working hard.
Telling the folks before the first set started that my first real exposure to volleyball was D1, and the school I went to had a libero that would fly into metal bleachers out the end line. I'm glad we don't have those here. Tipped and rejected. In the net, Yanina Sherwood. Jackson on a roll again, just like they started the first set. Three to 2, though, the score for Glacier Peak. Piece, no ma'am. Rejected at the net. Oh, but they victimized. I was walled off there. I thought that Bohm had the point.
That's what I thought too, but they must have been something up towards the top of the net there that was a little bit funny.
No arguments as we are now tied. Skipped across, dug out well. Powell. Oh, filthy. The Captain Powell drops the hammer delicately, but drops the hammer nonetheless. Point Jackson. That is a veteran move.
I don't think I could see the ball coming that fast anyway.
No comment on this side. Ooh, man, these girls are going into the bag of tricks. Tipped up and over. Point Grizzlies. I think that was Madison Galbraith, 14, with the contact. Sub will check in. McCauley, an imposing force. The senior setter at 5'8". That one was misdirected. Nothing you can do with it for the Timberwolves. Point Grizzlies. Glacier Peak, a whole different team from what they were in the first set. Error on the serve, point Jackson. I think you're spot on with the rotations, by the way.
You know, sometimes you just got to get the ball over the net.
I wanted to say that earlier, but it just sounded so rudimentary. But no, sometimes your best play is the one that just puts it on the other team to do something with. Dug out that time by Vo. Blistered for the point. Yogan. Yogan has been feisty in that middle area. Now she'll rotate up to the front line. The diminutive McKenna Hain will check in. 5'3". Vo will set it up. Outstanding. I think that was McCauley. And then she rotated up with Larson backing her up. Larson may have made the contact. 7-5, GP. Vo to start it. Larson tried to finish it. Martinez. Oh, excellent combination.
That was a great little volley.
Galbraith, I believe, was the one that paid that one off. Galbraith and Yogan on one side, Larson on the other. Some good defenders out there in Vo and Hain. GP's cooking right now. Yogan loads up. Martinez with the dig. Oh, that's where your libero, your instincts just about tie you to the floor. You could tell Martinez instinctively went for it and knew as she went that she shouldn't. And that play again for GP. Oh, they got that one in. Just a scorcher from Yogan.
It's like a curveball.
And a timeout for Jackson. Will take it as well. 10-5, all GP in set number 2 on STSPN.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back here to GP. Homestanding Grizzlies with a 10-5 advantage in the second set. Lost the first set in a close one, 26-24. So overall, it's 1-0 Jackson, but right now 10-5 Grizzlies. A little miscommunication and a stop-start for Jackson. Oof. That one launched out off the mitts of Powell. They victimize the captain and make it 11-5, Glacier Peak. The 5 minutes on the clock keeps throwing me off.
Yeah, it doesn't it? Yeah, that's right.
Keep wanting to say 5 minutes left in the, no. This is one of the few sports that doesn't play with a clock. Back across, but out. Galbraith, the untouched attempt. That breaks up this run for the Grizzlies. I talked about line play. Obviously, you want your service to be absolutely perfect. But the communication and the set piece is very important as well. Setters are very undervalued. Punch that one up. And a kill from the left side. Give that one for Yogan. I like the PA announcer. If you hit the ball hard enough, it goes over.
It's exactly what we were talking about earlier.
Service error. Sub will check back in. It's Yanina Sherwood for the Timberwolves. Watch her wherever she is on the floor. Formidable force for the girls in green to your left. Lind to serve. 12-7, your score. GP in front. See, there we go. And they pick on the libero. Vo, nothing she could do but try and make a play, and it just goes out off of the alternate jersey. Jordan Vo, the senior at 5'7". Lend to the jump serve, just barely cleared the net. That's out. Good attempt. Better patience and discipline by the Grizzlies. 13-8, their lead grows. Kaylee Assay, the senior for Jackson, will check back in. Rotates Sherwood off to the left side. Sherwood got taken out by her own teammate there. Just pinned them to the floor. Another outstanding effort by Yogan. Number 29 goes from the outside and just drills it. Those Nike shoes could have been made of cement for Jackson. Tip drill, nope. Yogan digs it out. Jackson's got to start communicating better. Tip drill, point, Timberwolves. That wasn't a communication thing. That was what we've talked about already. Get it over the net.
Exactly.
Make the other team make a mistake, and that's exactly what the Timberwolves did. But they're running into each other. They're not talking along that back line. And that's where you can be very vulnerable.
I was trying to send a tweet out, but yeah, I don't think there's any service in here. Just going to try and get the score out.
That was an ace. There was a call against the Grizzlies during the serve, so I'm not sure that technically counts as an ace. But either way, point Jackson, and it's 14-10. Glacier Peak with the advantage. Aaliyah Latali will serve.
Oh, what a rejection.
At least half of that was Ellie Middendorf, the middle blocker at 6'1".
Or as I say, a footer.
Fair enough.
We have several footers in our family. 6 footers.
Yeah, we don't have any of those in mind. And that one out. Target was a little too far. And again, Grizzlies just being very disciplined along the back line. Their weakest spot has been right in the middle. Every one of those juicy plays, as that is an ace. Just can't leave him alone, but that one just tied the shoes of Rihanna Cobain, and an ace for the Grizz. Second set has been all white shirts.
And one blue.
Oh, yes. He's being technical, folks. Fresh into the game and drilled it across. Lily Boehm, excuse me. She has a fantastic play, and I get her name wrong. My apologies to the Boehm family. But either way, a very solid play. Just mute it for a second.
Yes.
Clobbered back across, and she got into the net.
Or across the line or something.
Timeout. I think I heard netball. Timeout for the Timberwolves. Will take it as well. 19-10. All GP in the second set on STSPN.
Introducing Corey, the new recruits. Our Seattle area plumbing company just keeps on growing. Every day, every job, every person is a champion on our team. How we support each other to support our customers is changing the game.
Hey, Gene Johnson Plumbing and Heating, Corey here. How could it possibly be this great to work for a plumbing company? Gene Johnson Plumbing really sets the bar. They are trend setting the nation for a plumbing company. My wife, for the first time in years, wants to bake and cook for my team. Gene Johnson Plumbing is my new plumbing home away from my own. And I will stand by that until I retire. I'm happy.
Experience respect, pride, and appreciation for doing great work.
Back to it here from Glacier Peak. Grizzlies force the Timberwolves into a second timeout of the set, up by 9. Be careful country here for Jackson. Tipped across. And quick whistle, point for Jackson. That was exactly what they needed, rallying out of that timeout. Sub will check in. Cobain out, Kuntz in. Kuntz, a junior libero at 5'8". She will check in to serve. Had good luck with her on the back line. Vo will dig that one back out. Martinez will answer. Dug back out by Vo, and then they will clear. Good effort inside. And again, the front line defense, led by Ellie Middendorf, slamming the door and making it 20-11 Glacier Peak here in the second set. Boehm and Middendorf up front. Addison Galbraith out there now. And that one is just off the arm. That one either grazed Galbraith or Boehm. (20-12). Jackson being pesky in this second set. Punched back over. The line is a wall. Nice furious rally here. Vo digs that one out. Tip drill, excellent placement. Outstanding placement. Lily Boehm just spins that one and drops it right in the piggy bank. 21-12. Larson will check out. And for the first time, Lucy Cornelius. Cornelius, the freshman setter. To get playing time on a team with 9 seniors as a freshman, that's excellent.
I had to take a picture of the scoreboard because it's 21-12, and Mark Ockett, who works at KRKO, I mean, you know, he does a bunch of stuff with you guys over there, and he likes Rush, so we send those pictures back and forth.
21-12. 21-13 now, after Jackson was able to get that takeaway. Sort of an in-between serve there for the Timberwolves, I should say. That's out. Oh, nope, no, they're going to say it cleared in and apparently made contact with a GP player. Point.
She just grazed it.
Must have. Jackson playing within themselves. I'm probably just going to have to stop talking because every time I say something, the opposite happens.
It happens quite a bit in basketball, too.
The broadcaster's jinx. For a second there, I thought you were talking about my basketball broadcast. I was like, how dare you? You haven't even heard him yet. Out. A little bit too far. She nods her head and says, yeah, that was my bad. Alina Powell. Another Sixer, 6-1. Aim was a little too far out, though. 23-14. GP in the second set.
Oh, miscommunication hard there.
Reese Nelson was ready to load up. Changed her mind, and it dropped in. And now GP is on set point. Important point here. That would guarantee a fourth set. Martinez to Vo. The whistle stops it. They're going to say net ball, and that will give the set to GP. So we will play at least 4 tonight. Step aside for another break. It is a 25-14 victory for Glacier Peak. Back with the third set after this on STSPN.
Daniels Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Tyler and Matt, Waterline.
Hey, how you doing? We're here in the U District on a Thursday, replacing all the buried galvanized that's in the line.
Each of our homes depend upon their connection to water and sewer.
Hey, we're under the porch, putting in all new PEX, replacing all the galvanized, including the hose bib.
Over time, these lines age, change, and break down.
We're making our last connection. Matt's capping an old galvanized water line, and we should be done for the day.
Our Waterline team can help to make sure your connection runs smooth, healthy, and clean.
And back to it here on STSPN. Had an auto-playing ad on my phone as I tried to do my research. I could feel my phone more than I could hear my phone, so trying to check on a little bit of research, we'll say, in the middle of our contest, which is, of course, the perfect time to do that.
Yeah.
1-1, one set apiece for Jackson and Glacier Peak. Worth noting, if I get something goofy in one of these broadcasts that just sounds completely and totally off, it's because a year and a half ago, I couldn't have told you that a school called Glacier Peak existed And if you said what's the Jackson mascot, I probably would have guessed Generals, which is the minor league baseball team, or I think was. Set 3 underway with a flourish between these two schools that just plain don't like each other much. Nice recovery by the T-Wolves. Gonna get it across, and they do.
See Rule 1.
Yes, get it across the net. An attempt at a save, Vo and Hain, but nothing doing. Jackson gets the first point.
Just got too far out there.
Still, these two teams are getting into rhythm. They're figuring out their roles and rotations and learning where everybody else is going to be. Vo will dig it, setting it up and into the net. Not enough air under that for Larson.
Good theory, just not enough height.
This is a heavy hitting group out here for the Grizz with Larson and Yogan. Yogan tried to load up there. Let's go the other way this time. Dug back out by Jackson. Oh! Rise and score! Outstanding work, Yogan, and I believe that was Middendorf. You're not getting it over those two. Wow.
Yeah, you don't ever ask me what number it is because I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed with the ability to just rise as one and bring the hammer down. Into the pole, and the point will go to the Grizzlies.
No, not so fast.
Oh, we're going to have a little discussion about this. The official on this side says it was an infraction that gives it to Jackson. See, I'm with the official on the far side. I thought that Jackson got into the pole, into the equipment.
Oh, they're calling a line judge now.
A sidebar discussion. I like this PA guy.
I think they're actually just talking about what they want to get for after the game.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to Applebee's, or you want to spring for some Kentucky Fried?
And the official is going to continue to give that one to Glacier Peak. I think they got it right, but I think the official in the chair there had to overrule. Out, point, Grizzlies. Three to 2, the home team here. But no, I know that these schools have history. I know that there, are fantastic athletes that have come through these and other schools over the years. I just don't yet know who they are. Point for Jackson, taking advantage of that solid wall play at the net.
Well, for years and years, the people that live up on the hill here, they had to send the kids down to Snohomish. Jackson is actually a fairly new school in the big picture, and all these kids up here would see these guys. Then we built Glacier Peak, and now.
Oh, that was Middendorf just on her own, shaking her head. No, this is my spot. I am claiming this spot. You will not have this spot. The libero Vo to serve this go-round. Just a palm serve. And that one again trickles right in front of Bohm and Galbraith.
Sounds like a law firm.
It does. I would trust them, actually. Point for Jackson. This one, again, dead even. Dug out well. But
she
they can't,
almost got that across.
Can't clear the net. But yes, excellent effort from start to finish. I think that was Kuntz with the rolling one-fisted dig. 5-4 GP. Everybody meeting at the net, and it worked. Overloaded. The only one who had any kind of play on it was Vo, and they placed it right where she could do nothing with it. Left hand diving to her left and just kind of tried to poke it back across her body. Sub in for GP as Larson will check back in. Gotta watch Larson. She can unleash thunder. Rejected. Gonna give at least partial credit to McCauley on that one. Substitutions cycling through. And to serve is Hain. That one out. Oh, they're going to say she placed it just inside that far corner. Point for the Timberwolves.
Wow.
A ferocious kill indeed. 6-all. Oh, that was filthy. That was absolutely filthy. McCauley and Larson combined on that one, and she loaded up and then said, nope, flick.
Yep. Great heads up.
Nothing Jackson could do at all. That was a bit unfortunate for Jackson as Powell was diving for it out of bounds. I didn't think she touched it before it went out, but there was no hesitation in giving that point to GP. There was some hesitation that time. That time Powell, the captain, thought about the exact same play, mirror image, hesitated, and it fell in.
Yeah, they got caught without somebody in the right position there.
Ooh. And the service error will help. Galbraith just couldn't get enough air under that one. She'll check out. The libero Vo will check back in. Jackson needed that breather in a bad way.
I think you better set your VCR. It's almost time to go to bed. It's going to be a long one.
Yes, it is. I've got the energy drink, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I saw that.
Popped up. That's the miscommunication. Somebody misplayed it at the start, and tic-tac-toe. That didn't work so well. Biddendorf, technically the victim of that one, but it was just all goofed up. Jackson can draw even here with a point. Nope, not like that. That would be a kill for Yogan. Please keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. 10-8, subs for Jackson. Coleman will check back in.
You know, I think they got enough fans here. They should open up both sides.
I don't think they were expecting this many fans, but yeah, you're right. Cavernous building. Lob to the back line. That went in. Point GP. GP using the whole floor really on both sides. The front line has gotten it done in the net, but they have kind of lived in the backcourt for Jackson. Tip drills, positioned kills, aces. Martinez will set it up. And that one is a kill for the girls in green.
Yeah, so you start talking about it right away.
Broadcaster's jinx, man. Latali will check in to serve for the Timberwolves, 11-9, Glacier Peak. Interesting configuration for the Grizzlies with only 2 up on the serve. Martinez will clobber. There's the set, whistle, and they're going to say, I think she had a foot over the line. That's tough. That looked like it had potential for Jackson. 3-point lead for the Grizz.
Oh, Jackson coach not happy about something.
Coach Mindy Staudinger. I heard before the game that Jackson's 7th in Washington, 7th in the state in the latest poll.
Well, for volleyball.
Yes. That one in. That's a service ace. And so back to do it again is Yogan. Emma Yogan, the senior outside hitter at 5'10". Talk about unleashing thunder from the heavens. One just got over the net. And just got over the front line. Point Jackson. Subs in. I think that was Sherwood. And I think that's 13 over there, which would be Nelson. Formidable front line for the girls in green as well. Kuntz will serve. Oh! Uncorked. I think that was Bohm. Grizzlies just feeling it right now. They got up off the deck after losing the first set. Dominant in set 2 and a 4-point lead here over their big rivals. Little stoppage for substitution for GP.
I am thinking about a new countertop.
Fair enough. Want to recognize the sponsors probably when we get to the.
Oh yeah, there's not a halftime here, is there?
I was going to say halftime, but no. I think they do have an extended break after the third, but I could be wrong. After the fourth, okay. We have a timeout of some sort, but I don't know what it is because they didn't put anything up on the scoreboard.
I think it looks like the ref is checking something down there.
Huh.
They're checking rotation.
Oh, okay. Making sure nobody got out of sequence or
That's
anything
right.
like that.
Yep. Not that I know anything.
Well,
I know a lot about getting this live on the air, but
as far as the heavy lifting goes of the broadcast,
yeah, I know how to plug the camera in, but not necessarily that much more about volleyball.
About the rule book.
Although I'm really impressed with the amount of kids that showed up for this thing, both sides. Just as absolutely awesome.
When I was in high school, they would have in-school volleyball matches and in-school wrestling matches to try and get kids fired up about the other sports that weren't football, basketball, baseball, and softball. This is 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night. That one just out. Point Glacier Peak. And the kids, of course, love the in-school matches because it got them out of class.
I think that's a great idea. I've always thought that they should not charge anything at the door so the kids would go.
That's also fair.
I mean, the ADs will get all on me about that, but I really think that the student body is just critical to having a successful program.
And with all of the Wesco student sections that I've seen so far for football and now volleyball, they come out, they show out. Frankly, they just show up.
Yeah, no, it's just incredible.
School spirit is a wonderful thing, even if I don't know anything about the schools I'm talking about. 5-point lead for GP. Though Martinez digs it out and across the net. Tip drill. Dug out well. No time for a set piece. And that one goes into the top of the net. Point Jackson. Patience for Sherwood as she will check out. I think back in will come Coleman for the Timberwolves.
You know, they really want that shirt, too. Let's not...
Elevates and dominates. That would be Addison Galbraith. You mean the shirt for the player of the game?
Absolutely. That's a prized possession right there.
I'm sure that it is. I was not an athlete back in my day. I'm sure that's a shocker for everyone listening. Did have the gold card for student of the month, and some academic honors, we'll say, and I still prize those.
Absolutely.
Rise and deny. Oh no, they're going to say point Grizzlies as that one skipped off of Powell and Coleman for Jackson. It's 17-11. And GP's trying to pull away in set 3.
Boy, I got to tell you, I thought that was in, but...
Yeah, same. You're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, which is a little scary for both of us. And that one off the supports. Point for Jackson. Bohm did all she could with that, but I'm going to give credit to Nelson being part of that group for Jackson to just get it into harm's way.
Yeah, I always tell everybody that those red and white poles on the end there of each side of the net, that's our antennas.
It helps with the reception. It's even better when we're online. And again, the net play.
Boy, I saw that developing way ahead.
Coleman just flicked the wrists and dropped that one right on down. Soft touch and good vision for Jackson. Good dig. Skipped back over. Solid dig on the other side for GP. Martinez. That one a little bit too long.
A little too excited there.
Nelson was feeling it and brought the paw up. Substitution for GP. They will bring in Hain to serve. 5-point lead for the homestanding Grizzlies.
Well, Dave saw something. He jumped up and wanted a timeout. It's too late.
Got to get it across the net this time, and they do.
Rule 1.
Get it across the net. Excellent play at the net once again. Galbraith and Yogan. And now a timeout.
Oh, she's a little slow getting up.
Trying to take care of Zadro. She'll stay out there. These girls hustle for every single point. And I've seen that at every level, starting at middle school. Actually have a Juniors Elite Volleyball Club as a sponsor for this GP squad. Little misdirection, and that's a thing of beauty. Galbraith danced, loaded up, changed her mind, and dropped it right in the piggy bank. 20-13, and there's the timeout. Jackson needs this one because it's about to get away from him. A break for our stations. Back in a moment. This is volleyball action. Wesco Volleyball on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Go.
Out of the timeout, Jackson and Coach Staudinger really seeing some trouble out there. We would call this be careful country because it was 25-14. They lost the second set. They're down 20-13 here in the third. Into the net. Good idea. Zadro couldn't lift it up. 21-13. We'll play at least 4 sets here, but Jackson going to have to get on the horse if they want to play 5. That one was a nice one. That was Powell. Actually, they gave it to Nelson, 13, not 10. Rocketed that one in down the arms of the defenders at the net. That's out. Point for Jackson. Good effort by Yogan, but couldn't find the end line.
I think they got it on the horse.
They did, in fact, get on the horse. See if it will continue to ride. Dug out well. Uh-oh. I don't know if that was a miscommunication or just a misplay by Zadro. But that will give the point and the serve back to Glacier Peak. 22-15. 3 away from set point for the Grizz at home. Jump serve. Dug out Martinez. Yogan. And there's the tip. Good move at the net. Middendorf took a little in-between hop and just gave it the insurance.
Boy, that was a great heads up to see that.
Knew that if she did a little too much, it might cost them the point, but just enough.
Well, they gave it back.
They gave it right back, 23-16 now, and Jackson gets the serve. Substitution. Yeah, they'll put Lind back in there, and they have done well with Lind handling the ball first.
Tell you what, the old laptop cooler is working its
magic. My apologies to the Lind family. That was the kiss of death. Lind with the error, and that'll give it back to GP at set point. McCauley to serve here. And the net, that'll give the point and the set to Glacier Peak. They just dropped it in the little short area, a little too close to the net to do anything with, and Glacier Peak will take set number 3, 25-16. We'll step aside for a break. Set number 4 coming up, and it is critical for Jackson here on STSPN.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time. Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well, but we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
Back to it, set number 4. Both sides have rested up. And for Jackson's sake, I hope that they made the most of that stoppage, because after dominating the first half of the first set, GP got back in it, and it was a 26-24 win for Jackson. After that, it has been all home team.
Well, I think for my sake, I'm hoping it's GP, because and it's nothing against Jackson, but all the water I've drank,
can't handle a fifth set.
I think there'd be a little break between 4th and 5th.
Call that the 4th set stretch instead of the 7th inning stretch.
Exactly.
A lot of tradition in that, I suppose. Back to work for Jackson. And a glancing shot. Got to get it over, and they do, and they get a point out of it.
Oh, my gosh.
What a team effort there for Jackson.
That was incredible.
Falling in the dark and coming up with Cole, and I'll just say total team effort.
I don't think they're going to go away quietly.
1-0 Timberwolves. Vo couldn't quite corral that one, and it's 2-0. Back in the South, we would say that serve just ate her up. It's like a funny hop on a play at first.
She must have a particularly hard serve, because that one kind of went long too.
That one is out, just out by about a ball width out the end line. And it is 3-0.
I don't think Dave's going to let this get too far away before he
pops that one in. I think there was a change in that point, by the way, for the Glacier Peak personnel. Stepped up. Nice dig by Vo. Drop that one in. Nice dig again from the back line, and they clear it across.
Wow.
Hain working well on that back line. Popped it up. Got to communicate. In between shot, and they're going to say they're going to give the point to Jackson.
Dave's he's not going to let this go too far here.
They called that one before it came down, so it must have been some sort of an infraction, toe over the line or something like that. That'll work. Nice kill right side. It was Yogan.
It was pass interference.
False start. Checking back in is Bohm. 4-1 Jackson. This is the start that they needed if you're a Timberwolves fan. Objectively, this is probably the coolest nickname matchup I've ever been a part of. Grizzlies and Timberwolves. Eat 'em up. That one glances off the block of Yogan and out. The T-Wolves and the Grizzlies. Not a ton of that back in Tennessee. (5-1) your score. As the libero will send it skyward. Martinez with a jump serve. Out. Point for Jackson. I'm with you on this one. I'm kind of curious when Coach is going to pull the trigger on a timeout in set 4.
He's usually at about 5 points, but he didn't call it.
That one drops into the net. That might be why. Service error. Just want to remind folks of the action we've got coming up on our various platforms. First, this particular serve from Vo. And that one just handcuffed her to the floor. Nothing Yogan could do. 7-2 Jackson. Glacier Peak at Kamiak. The action Friday on KRKO.
Yeah, that's going to be a tight one because Kamiak is ranked. GP has fallen out of ranking because of their getting clobbered by Marysville, but we'll see.
That's not going to be something that just happens to them. Nice concentration by the Grizzlies. Tip drill, well spun. I think that was the redhead, Nelson, putting that ball right where it needed to be.
We're going to 5.
8-2. Of course, you'll be at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Mark Ockett on the call. That one barreled back across. Snohomish and Mount Lake Terrace. This played in the middle for Glacier Peak. Point Jackson.
There he goes.
There's the timeout, and we'll take it as well. Grizzlies on the ropes in set 4, 9-2. Back after this.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Go.
9-2. Jackson came out of the break after set 3 on a mission.
We're here to play.
Yes, we want the 5th set. Service from Powell and a service ace, just victimizing Vo in the middle. 10-2. It's a Doyle Brunson.
Yeah, I think she's delivering a lot of power with that, and they're just not getting that return right where they want it.
That'll be a little better. But she couldn't get it over the net. Point Jackson.
See rule 1.
Get it over the net. Sometimes it really is that simple.
Not saying that I could do it.
No. Easy say, hard do. Little flick of the wrist to get that one back across. Oh, another eat-em-up ball. That one off of Kuntz's fist. And I think Bohm dropped that one across. That's the get up off the deck point.
You know, I have no scientific evidence here, but I always think that it comes down to rotation. And Jackson's got the right rotation in right now against GP.
Whistle stopping things early. Illegal motion, I think the call against Jackson. So a point for the Grizz.
Was it illegal man downfield?
Something like that. Somebody didn't get set for a full count. For those wondering, we are football guys first.
We are, unfortunately, probably not appreciated by the volleyball fans, but we are here, and you are watching it. So
we think we're funny.
Yeah, that's right. We're legends in our own mind.
Visit my mom thinks I'm special.
Exactly.
11-4. GP trails in this fourth
set. That was
set.
good heads up right there.
I love the communication along the back line by Jackson saying, can't let that one go. Into the net. Nice job defending by Coleman, and a point for Jackson. 12-4. Jackson has just come to life in this set. Into the net. Diving for it was Eastwood. She's a little ginger to get up. She's okay, though. She'll drift to the back line along with Martinez.
Did you see our parking spot out front?
I did not. Oh, wait. Oh, you mean with the big tour bus?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. You can't miss that. The no-look tip across the net. And trying to drop the hammer. Galbraith just a little offline.
Good idea. Just didn't happen.
13-5. Everything going the Timberwolves' way. Now keep in mind, T-Wolves took the first set 26-24, but then it was all Glacier Peak in sets 2 and 3. As Jackson will sub for the serve. 25-14 and 25-16, give or take a point among friends. Every time I'd go to write down the score, they would clear the scoreboard. So this is a very important set for Jackson. Rocketed that one. The signature kill of Yogan. Back in Middendorf. Bringing a little more height to the front line.
7 points.
13-6. Hesitation, and then finally the captain will get it across. Oh, filthy. Yogan off of the Captain Powell. And again, what are you going to do?
Just came at her too quick.
13-7. It's a 6-point set here. Clobbered back across by Jackson. Little nudge tip, dug out. Across to the other side, little in between, and it drops. Eastwood with the placement. 14-7. Are they chanting she's a freshman? Oh, that's because she is. She's off the junior varsity. Addison Eastwood, 5'8". I forgot there were some late additions to the varsity roster for this one.
I think that kind of stuff does get in their head a little bit because there are so many seniors on GP team.
Little tip and punched back up. I do like the play by Larson, just clears her own space and gets it across. Fighting for every point, but it was hit 4 times and it was hit under the net by Middendorf. Another point for Jackson. 15-7 your score. In set 4. A little bit low. Off the smack from Latali. 15-8, and the Grizzlies get a reprieve. Grizz looking to slam the door, but they've got a long comeback road first. That one victimized the back liner. Hain had to go up for it, and it took a weird spin off her hand. Worth noting, if we do go to 5 sets, the 5th set is to 15,
That's
not
correct.
to 25. Had to confirm my rules beforehand. That one out. Jackson gets the benefit once again. The volleyball gods do not lie. And the rejection. A lot of size over there with Powell and Sherwood. Powell is 6'1", Sherwood is 5'11".
Got a 10-point deficit now.
18-8. The Grizz make a substitution. They'll pull Yogan and put in Lucy Cornelius. Actually, Cornelius comes on for another player. Yogan had already checked out. Keeping everybody fresh in the 4th set. And they're going to call a double hit on that far side. Chloe Wiersma, I think? That one off the chin of the libero, and then Karams to the net. They'll call it an ace as Larson couldn't do anything with it, and it's 20-8. Jackson flexing the muscles right now.
Boy, they are too.
That's another ace. That was difficult to handle for Hain, and a timeout on the floor. We will step aside for another break. 21-8, all Jackson in the 4th set on STSPN.
Introducing Cord, the new recruit. Our Seattle area plumbing company just keeps on growing. Every day, every job, every person is a champion on our team. How we support each other to support our customers is changing the game.
Hey, Gene Johnson Plumbing and Heating, Corey here. How could it possibly be this great to work for a plumbing company? Gene Johnson Plumbing really sets the bar. They are trend setting the nation for a plumbing company. My wife, for the first time in years, wants to bake and cook for my team. Gene Johnson Plumbing is my new plumbing home away from my own. And I will stand by that until I retire. I'm happy.
Experience respect, pride.
Back to work. Jackson didn't need the full timeout, and they will get another ace. That's 3 in a row. There's a term for that, and I cannot remember what it is because it almost never happens. It's like getting a turkey in bowling.
I'd call it a hat trick.
I'm not going to argue.
I don't know. I guess that's hockey.
You have it in baseball too, but it's not always a good thing. Tipped across. Nice dig, Martinez. And rejected. That wall over there, Middendorf. And I believe that was, not Nelson, that was Middendorf and Galbraith. I'll go with that. Why not? Running out of time to get all the names in. Wiersma to serve. It may have been Wiersma over there on that other side. And that one is just a bit long for the sophomore, and that'll make it 23-9. Jackson on top. That was a stretch here where the Adrenaline fundraising player of the game might have rested strongly with Glacier Peak, as that one another ace for Jackson, and it results in set point. But Jackson said, no, we want the shirt.
They do.
Martinez will club this one across on set point. Little tip, dug out well. Nothing you can do, though. Staving off the point. Almost forgot, I believe you have to serve as well and win by at least 2 to get the set point, if I remember correctly. So I think this may save it for a moment. And that's an ace. That is an ace for Vo. Libero getting some love. Jordan Vo, the 5'7" senior. 24-11 on that comeback trail for GP. Dugout Martinez. Rise and rifle, that one long. 3 straight points for the Grizzlies. And now the officials are going to talk things over. But again, as we were talking about the Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, if you're in need of fundraising for your organization, contact the folks at Adrenaline Fundraising and they'll amp it up for you. See what I did there?
Yeah, that's good. Nice job, Amp.
I appreciate that. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you as the officials talking something over. Glacier Peak Volleyball, by the way, wanted to thank their sponsors, among them Caliber Home Loans, Deck FX Marine Flooring, Granite Pacific Northwest, and Intuitive Homes Northwest, among others. So a warning about no flash photography here. I didn't realize that I brought my paparazzi with me, but...
Yeah, we're not using a flash right now.
24-12. And back to serve again is Vo.
12 to go, though. That's
a steep hill to climb. Hesitated, tried to do something between a jump serve and a regular serve. Got it across, though. And that one's going to skip and go under the net. Oh, I apparently was wrong. Apparently you can lose it on your own service. 25-12, and we will go to the final frame. Let's step aside for a break here. Overtime, if you will, in volleyball on STSPN.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with. You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Fred's Rivertown Ale House was established in July of 1994 and is located at 1114 First Street in historic downtown Snohomish. Each time you visit the ale house, you may expect to find new beers and new food choices. Fred's Rivertown Ale House is well known throughout the beer community. Oftentimes, we are the first choice for breweries to introduce new beers, limited or specialty beers, and beers you just won't find anyplace else. At Fred's, we like to say that once we get you through the front door, our friendly service, relaxed family atmosphere, and our quality food and beverages will keep you coming back.
Back here for overtime, game 5. T-Wolves and the Grizzlies. Glacier Peak Grizzlies at home against the Jackson Timberwolves. Bitter arch rivals. This one went 4 the last time they met about a month ago. This one's going all 5. It is a 1st to 15 in the 5th set. Jackson took the first set 26 to 24. Domination by Glacier Peak in the second and third, 25-14 and 25-16, but then 25-12, and it really wasn't even that close. Jackson annihilated Glacier Peak in set 4, and they will serve with Zadro. Grizzlies with their starters back out there. They rested some of their senior players about halfway through the 4th set. Little miscommunication, and they can't get it across. Call it a service ace for Jackson, 1-0. Crucial first point there when you're only playing to 15. Lobbed back across dugout Vo.
I'm not always sure that the resting him is the right idea because it gets them out of their rhythm.
I think Yogan lobbed that one across and it was too far outside.
See how he called that right out of the gate?
Going to take one here?
Yep.
Let's take a break. 2-0 Jackson on STSPN. Back to work for Jackson. Grizzlies out of the timeout, trying to salvage a point. Miscommunication along the back line, and they'll rush back to do something with it. Cleared across. Martinez, there's the wall on the near side, and they're going to give the point to Jackson. It's exactly what you wanted if you were Glacier Peak with Larson and I think that was Larson and Middendorf rising there, but nothing doing. Tip drill. Beautiful. Beautiful on that far side. Yogan gets that big meaty paw in the air and then just delicately drops it across.
She wants the shirt.
Yes, she does want that
adrenaline.
Sorry, I almost tried to call it amplitude. Sorry, guys, I'm coming for you. Getting that market share. Adrenaline fundraising player of the game. Martinez will cue it up. Lobbed into the net. And that one, Latali grinning. Whoops, my bad. She chased it out of bounds, launched it over her head, and just put it in no man's land. 3-2. 2 straight points for Glacier Peak. It's 1st to 15, win by 2. Set 5. Oopsie. And I think we're going to have a timeout shortly for Jackson as that one caromed off of Nelson's hand. The gyroscope just dismantled all of a sudden. GPS signal lost. There's the set. There's the kill. I think Powell with the drill there. 4-3. These two squads just trading punches to the very end.
Boy, they are too.
Martinez, she wanted the jump serve, and I think she just hesitated and sort of bounced up and down a little bit, threw herself off, and just missed it. 4-all.
This is not the set to give points back.
Not at all. First to 15. And
gave it back.
Gave it right back. Vo, she kind of wobbled as well, trying to track that one.
See rule 1.
Get it across the net. Jackson up 5-4, 5th set. Vo digs it out, set up on the far side, punched across. Excellent work at the net. Zadro and Usse, or Usse as they say. 6-4. And wasting 0 time. And the miscommunication once again, 7-4. Jackson with all the momentum right back. And there's the timeout, Glacier Peak. 7-4, Jackson trying to finish him off, first to 15 on STSPN.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Back to it. Final set, 7-4. After just getting walloped, 25-14 and 25-16 in the second and third sets respectively. Jackson came off the deck in a big way, had a 10-point lead in the 4th set, and now a 7-4 lead in the 5th set, trying to close it out. First to 15, win by 2. Jackson in the green if you're just joining us. Miscommunications abounding. Martinez will get that dig. Outstanding placement by Nelson to make it 8-4. Momentum is wearing a green shirt right now. Grizzlies need to work on the communication along that back line. Punched up and over. Oh, they got bailed out on that one. McCauley couldn't do anything with it. 9-4.
Yeah, they're in trouble now.
Glacier Peak is in a bit of free fall. At the net tipped up. That'll be another point for the Timberwolves. I think that was Zadro in on that point. Zadro and Usse along that front line. For good buddy. Setting this piece up. Oh, excellent work. Outstanding. Outstanding by Lily Bohm. She does not want this thing to end. I don't even know how she managed to contort herself. She was moving.
Oh, somebody skipped a little bit.
Oh. She was moving left of the pole and then spun it back in. Stoppage of play to discuss something. We weren't trying to say that Bohm was across the line or in the net, was she? Or were they?
I'm not sure, but I heard the announcer talk about sportsmanship, and I know that these two schools have a little bit of history, shall we say.
Bad blood? A little bit?
Oh, she must have got cut.
Oh, we have a stoppage for
it's a replay.
Equipment.
Or something. What was that? I don't know what that signal was.
I don't know, but I forgot about the masks of the players here. I just focused on the action, but sort of seems weird to see the volleyball players in masks. Dug out by Jackson, up 10-5. Lobbed across, nifty play. Jackson will not be denied. That one in the net. Delayed call, point for GP. That was actually a 4-hit sequence for the Timberwolves. Coach Strodinger is hot right now. I think she saw what I saw. The GP might have gotten into the net.
Oh, that's funny because, the coach can't talk to the refs. So the captain, she was just conveying a message, and she's trying to get the captain to go over there and talk to the ref.
10-6.
I bet you didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that. I've seen some, football, basketball. I think it was more basketball and baseball that I've seen coaches yell at a player for the ref, as in, bless out the player loud enough that the ref can hear it and direct it at the ref indirectly. Officials having another discussion here.
Now the coach can talk to the ref on this side, but they can't talk to the up ref.
A lot of stoppages
from what I
here.
understand, anyway.
As we're discussing
somebody's
this,
saying it was 4 hits.
Well, that was the call against Jackson that gave GP the point. And that's the GP side that's saying, what's there to talk about? She hit it 4 times. Wanted to honor some other sponsors here as we have the full meeting on the mound. John L. Scott agent Jennifer Rasser, Northwest Juniors Elite Volleyball Club, Pellegrini Orthodontics, Toppet Yogurt, Town Cottages, and Water Tectonics. The rest of the sponsors for GP Volleyball this season. Appreciate them taking care of the Grizzlies program. I appreciate the Grizzlies program taking care of us.
That's correct. Well, actually, we're kind of taking care of them.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
We're also taking care of business.
Oh, they took the point off. Oh, Dave's gone, but he's mad.
The challenge was won, apparently.
They took the point off the board.
And now Coach is just giving the official over here an earful. He's got to be careful. Meanwhile, across the way, Lily McCauley talking with the up official.
And the only reason they would do that is if nobody saw the 4 hits.
Okay.
So when he called everybody over there, none of the line judges nor this ref over here saw the 4 hits.
So we'll just restart this possession.
It's a do-over.
Lauren Larson will serve for GP. Jump serve and a butte. And that one is,
Whoa,
my
wait a
goodness.
minute.
That was out. That was out. They're saying it was a point Jackson, but
I don't know about that.
I vehemently disagree. 11-5. Every point at a premium here as you're playing to 15.
I think we're going to have to put a camera on the floor next time.
Need some instant replays of our own. Dugout Martinez. And the net. And they're going to give the point for, they're going to say 4 hits again. They're going to give the point to the Grizzlies. Almost feels like a make good, yeah. McKenna Hain to send it across. 11-6, we're playing to 15 in set 5. Oof. Hain almost got punched in the face. Martinez calls everybody off. That's as good as a set. Hain
Oh,
will
that
keep
was
it
out.
in. Yep. Tipped up and over, and that's going to result in a point for GP anyway. It didn't cost him a point. Timeout Jackson, 11-7. Break for our stations. This is Volleyball on STSPN.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
Every point is critical here. Jackson with an 11-7 lead. We're playing to 15. Almost at 5 on the clock, but again, no. Hain with the serve. And Hain with the dig. Ooh. Oh my goodness, what is the call here? Under the ball, lifted it. I don't know.
There hasn't been a lift all game.
Not a one. Dave Thorne displeased, but the point goes to Jackson on what I thought was a beautiful play for the Grizzlies. 12-7. Hain with the dig. And miscommunication by Jackson gives one right back. I thought they handled the Yogan attempted kill quite well. They just didn't do anything on the back end of it.
But a reminder, we're going to 15, so there's some urgency here.
12-8. Lobbed across. Excellent eyes on the back line. Hain let that one go. 12-9 here in the 5th set. Oh, yes, ma'am. Rising up on the near side, Yogan and Middendorf. They have been a formidable combination. 12-10, playing to 15. That one is in. That one is in. Perfect placement for the Timberwolves. One off of match point. Grizz have got to tighten up here. And they've done a good job of coming up off the deck in this 5th set. There's the kill. There's the kill. Yogan, click, click, boom. 13-11. GP keeps responding. Rejected, no ma'am. I didn't catch who had that point, but still, perfect. Timeout on the floor, 13-12, playing to 15. Back after this on STSPN.
We're all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Every point is urgent. 13-12. Glacier Peak trails at home, 5th set. We're playing to 15. GP with the serve, and it's misplayed. It glances off of Alina Powell, and we are tied at 13. And this right here is a huge serve. That went into the net, and now this one is match point.
You better think about.
We may have some discussions to have in the timeout. Talking about Adrenaline fundraising player of the game. Jackson gets it across the net. Tip, drill, dug out nicely, Nelson. Nelson goes across the net. Got to get it across, and they do. Shovel back. That's a ball game. That's it. Slam the door. GP with a victory. Evening the series, stealing this one. That is unbelievable. Glacier Peak was done. Stick a fork in them.
What's her
were
number?
Done. That would be 29. 15-13. Glacier Peak with the rally and the victory in 5. 15-13, coming all the way back. Let's step aside for a break. We'll discuss our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, and back with the totals after this.
Plumbing technicians and apprentices. Working together, learning together, masters of the craft, passing on their skills and knowledge for the trade.
I'm Gene Jr., and we are growing fast. As one of the senior techs, I really enjoy sharing and teaching, really because I'm selfish and it makes me feel good.
Getting paid to teach and learn valuable skills that can support your life, family, and dreams.
I'm Renee. I'm an apprentice, and I like to learn from all these different plumbers. I want to be a plumber, provide a good lifestyle for myself and for my future dreams.
Back here on STSPN with our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, Emma Yogan. What a victory for you and your Glacier Peak teammates.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Let's aim that a little bit.
Sorry.
There you go. So you took it on the chin in the first set and then came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Actually, I say took it on the chin. You only lost by 2.
Yeah.
So we were watching Coach Thorne and his use of timeouts when things started to get a little out of hand early. What was he talking about in the first set, and then as you guys came to life in the second set to really turn this around?
Well, we just wanted to end the first set strong so we could move on to the second set and just take it all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You guys got on a massive roll in set 2 and set 3.
Yeah.
What happened? Was it the rotations? Was it communication?
I think our energy was just, it skyrocketed. I mean, it went really high, and we just took it.
And I would say you guys played well, especially in those sections, set 2, set 3, and, of course, down the stretch to finish it off.
Yeah.
Where did that strong play come from?
Well, you know, when it gets really close and you think you're not going to win, it really, when you just push hard like that in the end, the victory feels great.
9 seniors on this squad?
Yeah.
And you've all played all 4 years here, right?
Yeah.
That's the communication. You don't even have to speak.
Yeah.
You just know where the other players are going to be, right?
Yeah.
So where did you think your strongest, your strongest play was today?
Probably when I was in the front row hitting. Those cross hits probably were my strongest.
And I loved when you guys got into a rhythm and you'd have a good set and you'd have two or three players going up for it, and then you would just bring the thunder.
Yeah. Yeah.
How good did that feel to just
felt awesome.
unleash the aggression?
It felt awesome.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
are our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game.
Thank you.
You want to just hold that up for the camera? And congratulations on a massive, massive comeback win. Emma Yogan, the senior outside hitter. And I appreciate you joining us for this as well.
Thank you.
Enjoy that. Enjoy this win.
Thank you.
And I think that's going to wrap things up for us from here. Our next broadcast, as far as I know, our next broadcast is going to be this Friday. Football action at the Vet as Snohomish plays host to Mount Lake Terrace. And if you wanted to listen to the KRKO broadcast, that will be Kamiak hosting Glacier Peak, appropriately enough. For my broadcast partner, Todd Elvig, this is Amp Harrell. Your final score in 5 sets, 3-2, the victory for the homestanding Glacier Peak Grizzlies. For our folks in the truck, Amp Harrell signing off.
Right side is brought down for player of the game, senior libero Lauren Risky has control.
Championship district tournaments, we have it here on STSPN.